Good evening. Severe tropical cyclone Winston is approaching and the forecast for Fiji is for the weather to deteriorate quickly later tomorrow right across the group. The threat posed by severe TC Winston to Fiji is very great and the risk of heavy rain, dangerous storm surges and very destructive storm to hurricane force winds is high. You should be enacting your tropical cyclone preparation plan at this time. At this time, the following warnings are current. A gale warning remains in force for the Lau group. A tropical cyclone alert remains in force for the Lamai-Viti group, Taveuni, eastern half of Viti level, Kandavu and nearby smaller islands. A strong wind warning remains in force for the Lamai-Viti group, Taveuni, eastern half of Viti level, Kandavu and nearby islands. A damaging heavy swell warning remains in force for the low-lying coastal areas of Lau, Lamai-Viti group, Taveuni, eastern half of Viti level, Kandavu and nearby islands. At noon, Category 4 TC Winston was located about 175 kilometers east of Lakemba, Lau and is moving westwards at around 14 kilometers per hour towards Fiji. Tropical cyclone Winston is clearly evident on the satellite image moving west towards Lakemba. A well-defined eye is evident in the cloud center now. The monsoon remains active to the north along the equator south to Tuvalu and Samoa. The eye of TC Winston is clearly evident on the high-resolution image captured early this afternoon. Indications are TC Winston will stay a Category 4 cyclone as it moves into Fiji waters. The wind chart shows the circulation of TC Winston east of Fiji directing strong and gusty south to southeasterly winds over Fiji. Winds will strengthen gale force over the Lau group overnight as the cyclone moves closer. Gale and storm force southerly winds are generating heavy southerly swells over the central and eastern divisions. Local sea flooding is likely from tonight over Lau. On the current forecast track, the eye of TC Winston will enter Fiji territorial waters late Saturday morning and pass close to Lakemba Island in the late afternoon Saturday sometimes between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. most likely. The cyclone will continue across central Lau and Lamai-Viti towards Viti level Saturday night, and at this time best indications are that the center of the cyclone will pass just south of Suva and north of Kandavu around noon on Sunday plus or minus a few hours. Cloudy skies tomorrow with some showers increasing later tomorrow night with heavy rain at times across the west. Fresh and gusty southeast winds increasing tomorrow with gusts to 65 km per hour likely tomorrow evening. Overcast with rain up north as fresh to strong and gusty southerly winds become gale force over Lamai-Viti and Taveuni and southern Vanua level from tomorrow morning. Local flash flooding over low-lying areas and coastal flooding is possible from heavy swells along southward facing coasts. Overcast with periods of rain heavy at times, widespread heavy falls about the Lau group spreading to Lamai-Viti and eastern Viti level tomorrow night. Local flash flooding tomorrow, strong and gusty south to southeasterly winds increasing gale force of the Lau group tonight and over Lamai-Viti, Kandavu and eastern Viti level from midday tomorrow. Winds increasing storm force by midday tomorrow over central Lau and hurricane force near the eye tomorrow evening. Seas extremely rough with heavy southeasterly swells developing. Coastal inundation along coastal communities is likely. With the tropical cyclone affecting Fiji from tomorrow, we urge all mariners to cease operations. MSAF will likely shut down maritime operations sometime tomorrow as well. As TC Winston approaches, it is worth taking a moment to consider the nature of the threat posed by TC Winston for those in the capital who probably have not experienced a major cyclone in many years. There is a sense that Suva doesn't get strong cyclones like the west or the north. Winston has the potential to be as destructive as any cyclone experienced anywhere in Fiji in recent times. The fact that the cyclone is approaching from the east makes it especially dangerous. The threat posed by severe TC Winston to Fiji is very great and very real. Heavy rain, dangerous storm surges and very destructive storm to hurricane force winds are forecast to affect the central and eastern divisions later tomorrow, including the Suva region. You should be enacting your tropical cyclone preparation plan at this time. Please stay up to date through our various subscription services. Details of how to subscribe for mobile weather updates via text message for Vodafone and Ink users are on our Facebook page or on our website at NaDraki.com. Please do check in tomorrow evening for more local weather information. From the MyTV and NaDraki team, we wish you a pleasant evening.